look in the mirror, man, you're so dirty. Yeah, you look so dirty. You were never worthy. Lately, it's you.
Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now because this is not the show for you. Now, what I'm going to be talking about, ladies and gentlemen, as topic of discussion, I want to point out the reason why most of these relationships are failing with modern women, black women in particular, is because they are just simply too lazy, in my most humble opinion. They are too lackadaisical. In other words, they don't want to put forth no effort to make the necessary changes in order for things to work out just fine for men and women alike. So let me go ahead and play some of these clips of people saying the same thing I just told you. Let's go ahead and get to it. Hold on for 1 second.
I honestly think a lot of beautiful women are lazy.
Ooh.
I think they're lazy in their character, they're lazy in their learning, they're lazy in their skill set, and they're lazy in relationships because they harp on their beauty instead of actually being the person that can back that up. And I think that
Exactly. They're lazy in character. Now let's break this down even further. If you meet a woman who already believes that she doesn't need a man, that she can do just as good by herself, that she doesn't need a man to make her life better, as soon as you get into a relationship with women like that, they're going to be lazy off the top because they see themselves as the prize. You ever get in a relationship with a woman who thinks that she is the prize, I guarantee you she is going to be the laziest motherfucker in that relationship. She's going to sit back and expect you to do everything. She's going to expect you to do things that are tangible and things that are intangible. And when I say intangible, I mean things like forgive her for being a loser. Forgive her for being lazy. Forgive her for not being considerate of your feelings. You get what I'm saying? Forgive her for not treating you like the man that she should be treating you as. You got to forgive her. Something intangible. You get what I'm saying? These women will always put you last while they expect you to put them first. They're just lazy. Too lazy to lose some weight. Too lazy to go out and get their own credit fixed. Too lazy to do cooking. They don't want to learn how to do any domestic skills. They don't want to know any of that stuff. They just want to sit back and look pretty for you. That's all they want to do for you, man. Just lazy. Don't want to work on their own issues. Don't want to go to therapy. Don't want to try to work out those trauma bonds that she done developed with Pookie, Ray Ray, and Nook Nook. Don't want to be a better woman. You get what I'm saying? They're always going to be lazy women. Whenever you meet a woman who expects everything from the man, he got to be a provider. He got to be a protector. She never tells you shit about what she wants to do for you. That's a lazy woman. Let's keep going.
I think that is a crippling stronghold that holds a lot of women in a space where they'll never really attract or have the man that they want because they look at people like they're disposable just because they're beautiful without the character to even substantiate that.
That is a fact.
It is sad.
It is very sad because beautiful women, it's a stigma.
Oh,
but at the same time, I think women, they're made to be this way. And I think coming from Australia, where women are very different, and then moving over here and seeing the mindset of highly attractive women over here is night and day. But it's the culture, like, oh, I don't have to work. I have a sugar daddy. Or,
right.
Oh, I don't have to.
It's the culture. It's the westernized American culture. And she is 100% correct. I've seen beautiful women from different countries that I've been into. The difference between those pretty women and the pretty women over here is that the women over here has a very strong sense of entitlement. They don't know how to treat people. They don't know how to talk to people, man or woman alike. Women will talk shit about their own friends. It's different. It's a lazy mentality. I think everything should come to me. Self-centered, self-absorbed women. This is what we're dealing with out here. Just a lack of humility. But this is what this woman is talking about.
To do this or that because I look like this. It's pretty privilege.
Yeah. I like that. I think the lady was saying a whole lot of good stuff. Probably gonna play that again later. just for the remembering. But hold on, let me put some more up here for you. Give me a second, ladies and gentlemen, so I find the right things for you. How y'all liking this new jazz, man? I heard that, so yeah, this is gonna be a nice little joint for the show. I'm gonna play this. Yeah, that's what I did.
So it is more frustrating for a man to marry a lazy woman. Oh yes. So before you make up your mind in settling down with a woman, look out for these 3 things. This is how you identify them. 1, the time she usually wakes up in the morning. Oh yes. Some women can sleep their day out, sleep to 10 a.m., sleep to 9 a.m., all in the name of.
Shoot, there's women that sleep all the way to 1 o'clock. And most time it's the women on government assistance with the SNAP benefits and EBT that I'm talking about.
I have nothing doing at the moment. Whether you have something doing at the moment or not, there should be a particular time you wake up in the morning, and that should be the early hours of the day. Not sleeping to 8 a.m., sleep to 9 a.m., you sleep to 10 a.m. It is a sign of laziness. 2, ask them of their dreams. They usually have big visions, big dreams with no effort. Anytime you ask them, what do you want to do? What is your handwork? They will tell you, I want to do this, I want to do that. All they say is, I want to.
They are talkers. You hear me? They are talkers, but they're not doers. That's one thing you will see with all lazy people. They always have a damn dream, a vision, or what it is they want to do, but they never want to put forth the effort to go out and get it. And you'll see that with a whole lot of women. A whole lot of these women up here. I want to be a phlebotomist. I want to do all this and do all that, but you don't want to go to school. You don't want to find out what you have to do to enroll to the school. You don't want to save up the money to pay for the school. You don't want to do the steps. You don't want it. There's a lot of them up there that say I want to be a cosmetologist, but you don't want to sign up for the class. You don't want to do the whole, 1,500 hours. You don't want to do the what was it? Because I used to be a barber. You have to do the 1,500 hours, I believe, and you have to do the test, the written exam, and you had a model. You had to bring a model, and you have to demonstrate that you can cut the hair. Same thing with them, but they don't want to do that. All they want is for you to give them shit. That's all these women want. They don't even want to know how to cook. They don't want to cook. They don't want to feed the family.
There are 3 signs that you are about to marry a lazy woman. Sign number 1, she does not cook. There is no mother on this planet Earth that is responsible that has not taught their daughter to cook.
But that's the problem. In America, we have a lot of irresponsible single baby mamas who are not teaching their children how to cook. Now, I got to say that because some of these girls that we dealing with, they mamas was doo-doo. They wasn't good either. They might, even sometimes the mama know how to cook, but still didn't teach the daughter how to cook. She be all right. She can go get some Uber, whatever, DoorDash. Just lazy. So a lot of them girls just ain't, but there ain't no excuse. You can go out there and go on YouTube and get people to show you how to cook. But guess what? It might surprise you. But whatever man you decide to get, lady, he eats. He got to eat. What you thought? We just walk around on solar power or some shit like that?
Taught their daughter to cook. A woman that comes and she cannot cook for you as a test before marriage is a red flag. The second red flag, go and pay her a visit. Look at the neatness of her home, her room, her house. Look at how she takes care of stuff. If you realize that the house is always a mess, her room is always a mess, her clothes are on the floor, her shoes are in refuse bags or whatever it may be, you are about to marry a lazy woman. The third reason, which is the most important out of all of them, is her appearance. Does she take care of her appearance, or she just appears anyhow with her?
That's right. What we see right now is a bunch of lazy women who go to Walmart in their hair bunnies and them dingy ass pajamas and a stinking ass tank top, some fuzzy ass slippers and shit. You know what I mean? Fingernails need to be redid, peeling and stuff. Oh, ugly looking eyelashes coming off on the side over there because the glue wasn't that good. They bought the cheap glue. Got a little, got a wig on, but it's kind of like on my brim. It's to the right a little bit. Part of the wig is to the right a little bit. It's not on her head evenly. You dig what I'm saying? And they are coming out like that. Some of them come out almost naked. One time I was driving around my pickup in the neighborhood. A woman came outside of her house to go to the trunk of her car in the driveway in her thong. And I was going through a kind of like a semi-nice neighborhood when I was driving. It wasn't no ghetto neighborhood or no rich one. It was just a black woman come out there, a young 20-some-year-old woman, come out of her house to go get something out of her trunk while I'm driving, and she in her thong had her shirt and stuff on, but his shirt was so high up, she didn't have to pull it down. I mean, it's gonna stay up anyway. She bent over, and you know your boy was looking because I'm a man, but she was in her thong. That's the point. Don't worry about the other part. But she was in her thong. No self-respect. Don't care about who is out there. You understand? That's crazy. That's a lazy woman. You can't put no pants on. You can't put on no what is that thing? A robe. You can't put a gown on. You can't put nothing on. You gotta come out in your drawers. Really?
Anyhow, with her breath going anyhow, and her not even bathing, not even hygienic at all. A lazy woman is not good to marry. The same is true for a lazy man.
Well, got that. So we ain't dealing with them right now. We know a lazy man is. But hold on. I'm gonna go back onto what the man was talking about, appearance. 1 second. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen.
You might not want to hear this, but if you're a woman and you come out of the house looking sloppy 80% or more of the time, you need to snap out of it. Every day that you step out of the house is an opportunity to receive the life that you dream of. If you look like shit, nobody's going to want to give you those opportunities. You're not going to attract the people, places, or things that are going to give you those opportunities because you're not a vibrational match for it. You're not going to match with people who put effort in their lives, who put effort in their looks, who put effort in their health if you are not that. And you're not virtuous because you don't care what you look like or you don't care what people think. That's not a flex. You're squandering the opportunity to become the dream girl. Think of the woman you want to be a year from now or 2 years from now. Does she wear sweats everywhere? Does she wear baggy clothes and never have her hair done and wears bonnets in public? Probably not. What are you waiting for?
If she lazy, she gonna dress lazy. That's for sure. I'm gonna play that first clip one more time, and then I'm gonna get out of here. I just wanna I might start doing that more often, playing the one that really sounds that drives on the point more at the end. I don't know. Tell me what you think about it. Excuse me. 1 second, y'all. I've been having a problem lately with this thing.
I honestly think a lot of beautiful women are lazy.
Ooh.
I think they're lazy in their character, they're lazy in their learning, they're lazy in their skill set, and they're lazy in relationships because they harp on their beauty instead of actually being the person that can back that up. And I think that that is a crippling stronghold that holds a lot of women in a space where they'll never really attract or have the man that they want because they look at people like they're disposable just because they're beautiful without the character to even substantiate that.
That is a fact.
It is sad.
It is very sad because beautiful women, you know, it's a stigma.
Oh.
But at the same time, I think women, they're made to be this way. And I think coming from Australia, where women are very different, and then moving over here and seeing the mindset of highly attractive women over here is night and day. But it's the culture, like, oh, I don't have to work. I have a sugar daddy. Or oh, I don't have to do this or that because I look like this. It's pretty privilege.
Yeah, that's enough there. I think that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, before I go, Vincent Wells, I got your, it's in the other room. I got your check. You will be the sponsor for my next live stream. Vincent Wells, if I say your name, if not, I'm gonna say it again. That live stream will either be this Friday at 5:30 Central Time, or it's gonna be Sunday at 5:30 Central Standard Time. Trying to get some scriptures together. I'm gonna do something different for this live stream, like I did with the Jezebel. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to use some scriptures out of one of the books of the Apocrypha, the book of Ecclesiasticus, also known as the book of Sirach, and some other books of the 66 books that you find in what you call the Holy Bible, the books that are outside of the Apocrypha. You know what I'm saying? So some proverbs and stuff like that. And I'm gonna use those scriptures to break down the appearance and the behavior of today's modern day black woman. So I'm trying to get those scriptures together. Yeah, don't cover a whole lot of things with that. I think y'all might enjoy that. So anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. You know how I get down. Y'all have a good one now. You hear?